I think it's a perfect opportunity to kind of like give them an idea of how everything went down the week of the engagement, because I told them that you're going to talk to them. So now that I have you all ears and eyes, how was like the leading up to the engagement?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like the week of, when just tell them the story, the backstory. Tony version. 'Cause they already heard mine, but they want to know from you.
I don't know. It was between either Dodger Stadium, maybe at the World Series, or rented out when they were on a away game, or do it at Domaine Carneros.
By the way, guys, just know someone that works there at the Dodger Stadium. So he was gonna hit her up and like, yeah, it's like a good family friend.
Shout out to Rochelle.
Yeah, but we didn't go to that plan, he said. Okay, go on.
And then, honestly, I just decided to get the ring one day. Sorry, guys, I'm sick. I decided to get the ring one day and just went on the fly. Hit up people at Domaine Carneros and told them I'm gonna engage to my girlfriend, who's now my fiance. And yeah, it was kind of awkward though when we got there, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he was trying to keep the secret, but he knows that like with me, it's hard to keep secrets from me. And we tell each other like everything, and from like little to big to like huge. So it was hard for him to kind of keep the secret. But when we first got there, he's talking about the awkwardness when we first got there, because I think I mentioned in my story, if you haven't seen, I made a highlight of, I think, fiance era on my Instagram. Anyways, and I had mentioned in my story that when we first got there, they had pointed to our seating area. And I think that's where he's talking about, like, where it was kind of awkward, right?
No, it was awkward because they pointed to her name.
Oh.
They pointed down and I saw them say, "That's Marco." And they like pointed down and I was hoping Amber didn't see it. And they're like, "That's Marco." And all the girls and all the guys started looking at me. I was like thinking to myself, can you be any more awkward?
Oh my God.
And then our waiter, after he had helped us, he literally like was a couple steps away from Amber and turned around and gave me the thumbs up. And I didn't know what to do because I was like, he's going to give it away.
I didn't even see that, by the way. I was like already... So we each got a flight. I didn't really go into detail because I felt like if the people wanted to know the full and detail, I knew I was going to have my fiance kind of talk about it in his little snippet version on my YouTube channel and my video. So I was like, I'll just have him say it there. So then I was already we each ordered a flight of wine, like different wines. And then like I was already 2 glasses deep.
No, you were like 1 glass deep and I was like 3 glasses deep almost because I was so stressed. I never drink. Like, guys, I drink maybe once every...
I'm the drinker.
2 or 3 months. Like, it's not my thing. I grew out of it, out of college. You're the drinker. You're the alcoholic. She can outdrink me.
Facts.
I get drunk off 1 beer.
Literally.
But anyways, I was pounding the flight down and she was like maybe halfway through 1 drink and I went through like all 4 drinks and I was already dehydrated. I had reffed earlier in the day. Some like really like top level teams, like this team had won like nationals for ECNL, which is top level. So I was already gassed out and I was stressed that game. I was like having anxiety.
Aww, I love you.
And then, yeah, I just started drinking. I was stressed. And then like when I walked out to use the restroom, like everybody stopped me and they were like, "Oh, I can take the picture for you. Oh, I can take the picture." And I was like, "Well, I think I'm gonna choose the girl that looks like she just got out of college. She probably knows how to take the best pictures." And sure enough, like, she chose like good angles and everything, and I really like our pictures and our video. But the weirder part is, like, I made a video before, like on my way home. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go from being a boyfriend to a fiance today," and I was like, "I hope it makes her vlog one day." And I was just talking about how grateful I was and our struggles. Yeah.
We get a little emotional because it's like a long journey, and we have like worked really hard on just a lot of things within our relationship. And if you're watching this and you are in a relationship where you may be going through it with the individual or whatever the means is, don't give up. I think the biggest thing that we could say is to keep the communication level.
I'm gonna get you through your relationships and get you to being a fiance and to being married one day. And
But I wanted to like get your guys' perspective from my fiance, since we've never done this type of video. So like I said, he's super shy to begin with, and to get him to talk for 8 minutes is a plus, girl. So anything else you have to say?
no, I love you.
I love you too. Okay, so that was the little spiel. Tell them about like the day of, like before all that, when you were like, or that whole week, how you even managed to get away with the secret with a gal like me. Inspector Gadget.
She has my location. And I hit up my mom. Like, "Yo, like, if I give you the money, can you go buy it?"
Yo, such a son.
And I was like, the only way to get this ring is if you go get it. I said, "Because your future daughter-in-law is like a PI." And she was like, "Just tell her that you're gonna go look for something." It's like, "Mom, like, you don't know this girl by now. Like, it's wild." And I just made every excuse to go over to my mom's house, and I was like making excuses to fix her middle room, to fixing something else. And don't get me wrong, we're gonna fix it, but I had to delay it because I was just going over to talk about, you know, what's gonna happen and how it's gonna happen, and how I can get away with it. And yeah, and the funnier part is, like, she was like, "Are you gonna like send flowers to Domaine Carneros, like so that you can engage to her?" And I was like, "No, like, she's gonna know when she sees that. Like, she's gonna be married if she sees all those flowers. Will you marry me?" And she was like, "How about you, like, I'll put an ice chest in the trunk on your way up, and I'll put some really nice flowers."
Just a random ice chest.
And I was like, "Mom, like, she's gonna be like, what the fuck?
With
like,
tailgating?
Since when do we put ice chests inside a car?" And she was like, "No, like, she's gonna open the ice chest." I said, "Mom, she's gonna open it and be like, why are these flowers in here?"
I probably would be like, "Where are the drinks?"
And yeah, so I just had to keep it on the DL all week. And it took 6 years. You know, I wish I would have done it at 3 or 4 years, but, you know, we were still finishing school. We were still, you know, trying to get ourselves together and fix ourselves first, because you can't fix yourselves, you can't, you know, you won't be successful in your relationship. And if you try to fix yourself while you're in a relationship, or while you get married, like after you get married, like, it's not gonna work. They always say, like, men don't change, but I think I'm a testament to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you set your mind to it, like, anything can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that whole week I was just stressed. But anyways, yeah, you know, just tell me about her friends that kept getting engaged, and I was like, I was already stressed out because I was like, oh, I'm gonna engage in like a couple of days. Like, that was the only day that I don't listen to things because I was already stressed out. And little did she know that, like, I was gonna engage to her on Saturday. But yeah, the rest was history. This is a lot of talking. You'll never
You
see me talk
guys,
this much.
he never talks in a camera for 15 minutes, I see. Wow,
Especially
that's
being
insane.
this swollen, sick, congested. I guess it took me to be sick to sit there and talk.
Yeah. Well, now you guys know from the horse's mouth, not mine, the doer who engaged to me's mouth of like, sorry.
Yeah.
I had to stretch my arm, but this is going to conclude this vlog. I will be posting more, I don't know what to call it anymore, fiance era content. That's all I'm gonna call it, fiance era content. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I hope you guys enjoy. You guys never see us both together in a sit down like this. This is like our first time. So if you guys want to see a get to know Amber and Tony video, like a Q&A, comment down below and we will do a video. Maybe like a mukbang video or something like that. Yeah. So comment down below if you'd like to see that from us. Give some tips, advice, whatever. Fun questions too. We're open to all questions. And I will see you guys in the next Beyonce era video. Love you, besties.